Come on, peeps. What were you waiting for? Like, share, subscribe to the 3 Pointers.
Yo, good morning, good night, good evening. Where are you? Wherever you are, wherever you may be in the world, it is the 3 Pointers TV, myself, the T's, and I'm here with the mighty Marts, man. Where are you at, Dubs, man? Listen, Marty, thank you for coming in today, bro. How you feeling, man? How you feeling tonight?
All good, man. All good. Always good.
Nice, bro. You got your nice little trim going on, bro. I wish I could say the same about mine.
You see that?
Yeah, bro. Looking all right.
Listen, while I've got it, I'll wear it.
That's it. Cool, man. Listen, thank you for joining us.
That's the least of my worries. I've got a fucking parents fucking match at my local club coming up in about 4 weeks.
Come on. Tell the people more about that quickly, man, before we get started, man. Come on, Marty. Tell the massive. What's going on?
Cobham FC.
Don't give too much away now. Go on.
Cobham FC, right? You know the Chelsea training ground, right? Round the corner. All the ex-Chelsea players, all the ballers live around Chelsea, live around Cobham, right? My daughter plays there. I'm entering a fucking parents match with basically a load of ex-pros, fucking Champions League winners, all this.
Oh,
mate,
it's on. He said Cobham Champions League winners.
It's on.
You do the math, peeps.
It's on.
You heard it, Marty. You've been training, mate. You've been doing a bit of training.
Mate, you think I'm fucking stupid? Mate, I've got to be. There's me slagging Ramsdale off, mate. I'll be doing a Ramsdale if I don't. Seriously, this thing's on. And I've got my daughter and my missus everyone watching. I need to be on point for this. I can't be shipping stupid goals. Nah.
Listen, to all the viewers that are watching this, man, listen, if I could get any bit of footage, I'll do my very best to go over there and, see what I can get, man, out of that without any sort of, any sort of arguments or sort of, so, yeah.
It's going to be interesting, mate. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully, I've got them Champions League winners in front of me, supporting me, not against me. Because we will see a 42 years old. We'll see how fucking good I am in goal. Believe you me.
Do you know what, Marty? I've just got an idea, man. I swear that I'm going to bring my boots just in case one of them get fouled or get injured, mate.
Mate, calm down and play, mate. Calm down. I swear, 70% of the parents, well, the dads, are ex-pros, mate. Like, mate's Cobham.
Shit, I'm there, bro. I'm there. Don't worry about it. I'm there. Anyway, Mike.
Don't worry about it. I am, mate. I'll be there, and I'll be watching them either firing balls at me. It's on.
Nice one, Mike. Listen, I think last week, just reminding people what we're talking about. Mrs. is calling me. She's only next door. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, so last week, what were we talking about? We were talking about the Ramsdale situation and all that stuff, right, weren't we? Yeah. We about Ramsdale, and then I can't remember what was it. I think the following day, what were we talking about? We did the Ramsdale and the dad situation. Then there was
VAR.
Yeah, there you go. Now we've got the FFP, man, the financial fair play. That's what the title. That's what the show's. So was it? Yeah. What's
going on? That, if I'm honest with you, I don't know why Everton have been hit with that 10-point deduction, but Man City and Chelsea ain't.
That's just out of the blue, hasn't it? This is just come out of the blue.
Everton.
It's come out of the blue, mate. And do you know what? I think for those of you that don't really know what the FFP is, it was introduced by UEFA to prevent clubs that qualify for its competitions from spending beyond their means and stamp out what their president, Michael Platini, called financial doping within football. Platini believes the big spending of some clubs is ruining the game and feels that the level of debt carried by many is unsustainable.
But this FIFA thing, like Blatter and all this, like Sepp Blatter, didn't they all like get fucked for being hooky? Why Everton? Like, if I'm honest with you, Everton, like, don't get me wrong, I'm up for seeing them get relegated. I'll be honest with you, because they are the only team, other than Arsenal, who have never been relegated from the top flight.
Oh,
That's why, right? That's why I'm up for seeing that, right? That's the truth. That's the truth. But how,
man, I would hold Everton's hand, man. I would like Everton to stay, you know, that team that's never been relegated, man.
No, I wouldn't. No way. Because then it's Arsenal.
For the love of the game, Marty. Come on, surely, man. Come on.
Love of the game, Arsenal. So then Arsenal are the only club in the top flight that ain't been relegated. That's why.
So what? Listen, man, Marty.
It's the Arsenal.
Why is the Man City? You know, I'm furious because Man City were done on 150,000 accounts, mate, and it's still ongoing. I can't believe. And then out of the blue, Everton get deducted so many points. And now they're in a relegation battle.
Why Everton? And
but Marty, like, but I understand that, like, why Everton. But come on, I think Man City should be stripped of their Champions League. I think they should be stripped of the Premier League titles as well.
Okay, let's say,
and then you got Chelsea as well, because when Chelsea came in, they were spending like crazy.
Let's say
they bought their success. Chelsea Football Club.
Let's say
now
City
on the way as well.
Right?
Newcastle now.
Let's say City are stripped of their Premier League titles and their Champions League, right? If City are stripped of their Premier League last season, so what do we run around celebrating that we've won the Premier League?
Well, whoever was runners up,
we were,
don't they?
We were.
Yeah, exactly. We were one of them.
So when do we celebrate that?
We'll celebrate the double when we win the Premier League this season.
No. When do we celebrate that? Let's say City get stripped of that, right? And there's talk of City getting relegated because of the amount of breaches, right?
Which is fair.
So let's say, I don't know, City get deducted 20 points last season. When do we celebrate winning the Premier League?
Catch you after the break.
No. When we do, that's a valid point. You eat. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. And if I'm honest with you, as an Arsenal fan, right, that's why we've signed Raya on a loan deal, right, with an option to buy, because, believe it or not, we're going to sell. We're going to sell Ramsdale to Chelsea for 60 million, which will balance our books. Yeah, that's what that's about. And then we'll buy Raya. We'll give him the 27 million for him. Yeah, that's what all that stuff's about, right? That is exactly what that's about. Balancing the books, right? But the point I'm getting at, first and foremost, is let's say Man City get found guilty of that and get deducted, I don't know, whatever points, and it turns out that last season we won the Premier League because they get deducted those points. What, we celebrate that straight away, or, you know,
we'll celebrate that in the season, Marty.
No, but how does that work?
Simple. We get the title, don't we? And
what, for last season?
Yeah.
So what we celebrate straight away?
Celebrate the double, mate.
So we celebrate. No, I don't think it's a double. We celebrate the Premier League. What? So they get deducted those points. We celebrate it as soon as that's announced.
I think we could do.
Okay, cool. But also at the same time, and this is what I was saying on the previous show, We lost that because of the 2 points that I made, Ramsdale and Jorginho. Jorginho not being played and Ramsdale conceding goals. That's the truth.
Yeah, of course.
And we will see on Saturday at 5:30 at the G-Tech Community Stadium. We'll see.
Yeah, well, we will see. We will see.
We will.
But Marty, going forward, man. I mean, where do you think? I mean, do you think the financial fair play is doing its justice right now?
No, because Everton. How have Everton been done with that, and Man City haven't? Everton, mate, they nearly got relegated. They're fucking. Why are they being hit with it? How's that financial? Mate, they nearly got relegated. Like, if they were overspending.
All right, so say worst case scenario, Everton get relegated. I mean, Everton are appealing this right now as well, by the way.
Yeah, but Everton nearly got relegated last season by a point or something, right?
Yeah.
So how are they the first team to be hit with this and deducted points when their financial unfair play clearly hasn't worked for them, right? It hasn't worked for them because they nearly got relegated. But Man City, their financial non-fair play won them titles, right? Two ends of the spectrum. That's what I'm getting at is, okay, so how if Everton, are guilty of financial, fair play, it hasn't done them well because they nearly got relegated. So why are they now getting hit? Because it hasn't worked. It wasn't. If anything, it hindered them. But Man City,
yeah, they're able. Still, I know they're effectively getting away with it. But now look at Newcastle as well. I mean, I'm just trying to. I'm wondering if how they. I mean, they haven't really spent, have they, that much? Let's be fair.
Newcastle.
They. I'm trying to think. It doesn't seem like they were quite in the window, weren't they?
Newcastle again were nearly getting relegated without spending money. Everton have been getting relegated for like the last 8 seasons, right? And they've just got away with it. Man City, since I've known Man City, right, like Chelsea, they've always, mate, in my lifetime, I've seen Man City get relegated 2 or 3 times. Like, they were in, I think, like Division 2 or like, what was it? League 2 or League 1, right? Paul Dickoff scored a goal in the playoffs that luckily got them out of. Like, they're not the club like a Liverpool, Manchester United or Arsenal, right? That's a fact. So since the money's come in, they've changed. Arsenal have always been near the top. Liverpool, Manchester United, they're clubs that have always been near the top. Everton, to be fair, have always been in the top flight. But in the last 8 seasons, that's been threatened. But there's a whole host of other clubs like your Southamptons, your Burnleys, or Crystal Palaces, or Fulhams, or etc., etc. Those sorts of clubs that have merry-go-rounded the relegation, promotion, that sort of stuff, Leicester, etc. Right? Same with Man City. In fact, you don't get that with Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal. You don't. Okay? You don't. Man City, since those on Chelsea, right? Chelsea's problem, before Abramovich came in, they were doing what they're doing now. Abramovich came in, they won everything. They won the lot, right? They won the lot. They won everything. Abramovich goes or gets kicked out, removed, whatever you want to call it. They're shit again. It's the fucking truth, mate. It's the truth. It's the truth, right?
Do you see the power of energy? Energy. I'm telling you, it's like Sir Alex Ferguson leaves Man United, bro, and they are shit. They are back to shit. They
Arsenal,
are shit.
Listen, Arsene Wenger got booted out of Arsenal by a load of fans that were like, we struggled, right? We struggled. Arteta comes in.
With his
We're doing all right. Energy, right?
I'm
energy.
Watch, if you want to know about energy, watch the All or Nothing, mate.
Energy.
That guy, I'll tell you, do you know, I'm glad they brought that out because at least we got to see what Arteta's doing. Like, do you know, that's the best thing Arsenal could have done in right at the beginning of Arteta's career as a manager at Arsenal. And I thought it was a bit premature. I was thinking, Arteta, this is your first job, bro. Like, why would you put yourself under this sort of pressure, like in the spotlight? And you know what? That's the best thing he could ever have done for himself.
Okay, but
for the club.
Honestly, you talk about pressure. You talk about pressure. Not only was he doing that, right? Not only he was doing that, he was dealing with Lacazette, Aubameyang, right? All the centre backs, all the fucking midfield. He was changing a complete fucking team from start to finish.
It just became a mess, didn't it?
Changed a complete team. Pepe signed for 72 million or whatever. Yeah. Lacazette, Aubameyang.
Thank God he doesn't remain the most expensive now. It's Declan. That's
brings what listen, about. Brings in Declan Rice, and people question that. They question that. Ain't my money, but we should have given 150 fucking million for that guy.
Pretty much, mate.
He's that good. He's that good.
He is that
good. He
was a bit nervous, apparently. I read it.
I ain't seen that. I ain't seen that. He don't get injured.
He said he was nervous when he first signed that contract because of obviously the 105 million pound tag.
I ain't seen that. I ain't seen that. Right? I ain't seen that. All I've seen.
It's funny he mentions that because it shows like with other players that we've seen, or like look at Aubameyang and when he signed that £1,000 a week. Do you know what I mean? Look how he turned out. Look at Torres when he went to Chelsea.
That's the difference, right?
Look, when he went to Man
United. And this is the truth, right? See Aubameyang, right? Aubameyang, I think he was on like 100 grand a week or some shit like that or whatever. And he was scoring basically a goal a game, right? A goal a game. He signed that 350 grand or whatever, 300 grand a week contract. He went from scoring 1 in 1 or 1 in 2 to 1 in 6 or something like that, right? It changed. Same with Sanchez, same with Ozil. Happens with all these players, right? Pogba at United, all of these players. It's ridiculous. Where I respect Declan Rice, he's come in, right, on that price tag. Mate, he's one of the first players that I'm like, 105 million? Should have been 150 million. Like, he leaves it all on the pitch and gives it everything. Makes things happen. Thomas Partey, what? Like, Declan Rice don't get injured. He performs every game, like, to the point where Thomas Partey is like, I think Juventus are coming in for him. And that's a viable option in the way of, we've got Declan Rice. Thomas Partey ain't...
Well, it helps with the financial fair play, innit?
Well, we've got to do something like that. Same thing. If I'm honest with you, David Raya, Ramsdale, yeah, something has got to happen there. It's got to happen there. Financial fair play, right? It was only at the beginning of the season where people were saying, apparently, Aaron Ramsdale was the most valuable goalkeeper in, football, 70, 80 million. And would Chelsea pay that? Yeah, it would. Chelsea need a goalkeeper because Chelsea's goalkeeper is shite. Like he is, that Sanchez, mate, he's shit. Like, let's be honest, right? He's costing them games standard, right? They need Ramsdale, right? He's an upgrade. And he is. They need him. We get that sort of money for him. That's what it's about. It's good business.
Yeah. No, it's good. Yeah, if you just saw, Dubs has just entered into the dunya. You ready, mate? Getting himself sorted out. You ready? No. Yep. No. Yep. There you go. There he is.
He's in, he's out.
Shaking it all about. Yeah, mate. So, look, we got Brentford as well. So I don't know if we want to get into that now or.
Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Watch that game. Actually. Watch that game. Right. Ramsdale again has got another opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we lose that game or concede goals.
Oh, but all right. Who was in goal for that beautiful clean sheet? 4-0. Was it 3-0, 4-0?
Against who?
Brentford.
When?
That Vieira scored on his debut last season, bro. We went over there and we smashed them. Who was in goal?
Yeah, but last season
answer the
we
question.
Could have won.
Marty, please.
We could have won the Premier League.
Who was in goal for that game?
No, you know that, right? You know that, yeah.
No, but who was in goal for that game?
Well, obviously Ramsdale. Yeah, obviously Ramsdale. Okay, so what happens? So what happens? Okay, so what happens? We go there with Ramsdale in goal, and we lose, draw, or win. I know 3-2 or goals are conceded, right? If we don't go there and better that, so basically what you're saying is if we go to Brentford and we don't beat them 4-5-0, we're worse off. That's what you're saying.
Well, I tell you, look, come on the basis of what Ramsdale's going through, on the basis
going through what?
Well, Marty, think about it. We're talking about a player that's been dropped. We're talking about a player that's been promised, that signed a new contract, and within months gets dropped.
Mate,
you understand what I'm saying?
That mentality is all fucked up. No. Listen. That mentality, honestly,
especially to a young person like him, what that does for his confidence is a lot.
That mentality is fucked up. No. Honestly, I love you to bits. You're a cool guy, right? That mentality is fucked, right?
It is, but
okay, no. That didn't happen to David Seaman.
Well, listen, I mean...
No, that didn't happen to David Seaman. What did he do about it?
Yeah.
No, honestly, what did he do about it?
Yeah, he fought for his spot. I'm not going to defend.
And the fucking rest. What, you think that bothered him?
Well, there you go. But this is what I mean. And you make a point about Ramsdale.
It's the only point. It's the only point.
It is an opportunity for Ramsdale to redeem
It's
himself.
the only fucking point. What you're forgetting is all the top goalkeepers in the world, right? Your Manuel Neuers, your David Seamans, your Peter Schmeichels. They've all been in situations where they've had to fight for the number one jersey, right? And they have, and they've made sure it's theirs. All this, heart mistreated. You pay me $100,000 a week, mate. You could do what the fuck you want to do to me. I don't give a shit, right? Mistreated, all this mentality, it's about winning things, right? And them goalkeepers won things, right? Honestly, you think that fucking what's his name for I forget his fucking name now. The played for Juventus for years.
Buffon.
What?
Buffon.
You think he let anyone take his place?
Well, there you go.
No. What you think there was any doubt in his mind, Gianluigi Buffon, that anyone was going to take his place? You could keep that guy out for 6 months and he'd still come in and be the best goalkeeper. Fact. Yeah. All this confidence and if you could knock a top level goalkeeper's confidence by dropping them for some games, which happened to Seaman, and he got replaced with that Austrian what's his name? Alex Manninger, right? He come straight back in and took that spot off him straight away.
No, it's a fair point, Marty. Listen, hold that for a minute because we've got Dubs in the studio, man. Welcome, bro. Like, obviously, I mean, we were talking about the FFP rule. I know you wanted to talk. It's a shame we didn't have you right at the beginning because me and Mike already kind of spoke about it. But it would be nice to share with the viewers like your views of what's been going on with the sort of Everton situation and how Man City are kind of getting away. It seems like they're getting away with it at the moment, and Chelsea, if anything. Just give the viewers, man. I'm interested to hear your view, man. Out there, bring it out.
What's going on anyway? How is everyone, man? What's going on, mate? What's going on?
My guy.
Warm. Boy, you know what? What can you say, bro? Like, Everton broke the rules. They broke the rules, and they got slapped. That's it. I'll be honest. The best thing they could have done is tell the truth. Like, oh yeah, we've done this, and this. I think the Premier League rule for FFP, financial fair play, I think you're not allowed to spend over, is it 105 mil or something? No, is it 105 mil? Something along those lines, something like that. You can't spend over that. Otherwise, you've taken it.
Well,
I'm not sure exactly how much it is, but you're not allowed to spend over a certain amount.
We done it on Declan Rice.
Well, they've spent.
I could read that.
It's the books. You balance the books. It's how you balance the books. So it's what goes out, what comes in, the hot dogs, the fucking pints and whatever. So I think it's not just the one player. I think it's the books throughout the club, and then they're not allowed to spend a certain amount. And I think they spent 23 mil over. That's what I understand.
I can read that.
They're over. Yeah. But I heard yesterday that so you got the Premier League with the FA, and you've got the UEFA Champions League, UEFA Tournament, so on and so forth, UEFA League. So in UEFA, they've got the same. You can't spend over a certain amount, 105 mil or whatever. Did you know that Man United got fined 300 grand in July for spending double what Everton did? Did you know that?
No, I didn't. And this is the point that I was saying to Tees.
But the difference is one's the Premier League, one's UEFA.
By the way, great to see you, by the way. Welcome, big love. Right.
Listen,
what I was saying. What
I
was saying is Everton, mate. Financial fair play. Fucking Everton. They've been for the last 8 seasons, nearly been getting fucking relegated. So it ain't, whatever they're doing ain't fucking working, right? And it ain't at all, right? If I'm honest with you, Arsenal, financial fair play, I get it. They're making it back on hot dog sales and fucking, you know,
we can dive into the numbers a bit more, but yeah,
they're offsetting it, you know, because when you go to the Emirates and pay 15 quid for a fucking hot dog and, you know, all that, and you go there and iron out 100 quid on just like 3 hot dogs and a fucking bottle of prime, then I get it. Like that's where obviously all that stuff comes into it. I get it. But with City, it's like you say, 105 million. Well, we just don't have Declan Rice. Everton,
no.
I ain't seen that. I ain't seen them sort of statistics with them because they ain't bought big.
Yeah, I don't have the full breakdown. Listen, it's all public knowledge now. Everyone knows now what and why they got done. When you look at Chelsea, City, they've got, let's just say, it's like creative accounting. Man City and Chelsea got creative accounting. They're not.
Cool,
Everton have come out and told the truth and said, actually, this is what's happened. Yeah. And, you know, be gentle with us, kind of thing. And
that's why Chelsea bought Mudryk and put him on a fucking 8-year deal, and they're putting players
but it's not
on.
Just him. There's a few of their players.
That's what they're doing with all their players. They're putting them on 8-year deals and all this. Yeah, all of them 8-year deals and spreading it over this and all. I get that. So I get that's how it's working.
It's creative accounting. You've got to be clever. It's business.
If I'm honest with you, in this situation, it's not even Chelsea under Abramovich. Yeah. But not recently, the amount of money, because the amount of money they've spent ain't served them well. And like Everton,
but when you say that, Marty, you're a businessman. You know, you're a businessman. Imagine you buying one of your competitors. Imagine you looking at it, saying, you know what, it's up for sale. You're looking at it. The first thing you're going to do is your due diligence. Like, why is it up for sale? What's going on? You're going to go backwards for as long as you need to go. And you're going to see it all there. So the Tom Bowley, Todd, whatever his name is, he knew. He's not stupid. He's not stupid. He knows what he was buying. He knew what he was buying.
I don't think he does.
Guilty or not.
I don't think he does.
Hey, listen, man. If he doesn't know, listen. If he really hands up and says, "I have no idea," then I'm in the wrong job.
I don't think, honestly, sorry, Tees. I honestly, even this situation, Todd Bowley, he doesn't know what he's buying. He doesn't, because look at them. They're fucking shit, right? He don't. You know, Abramovich, they were hijacking players left, right, and centre. Like, this ain't that gig, right? Mudryk, 100 million. We just bought Trossard for 27 million. And he is 10 times better. Fact, right? 10 times better, right?
Yeah.
Casido, what they paid for him. Declan Rice, they paid 115 for Casido. Declan Rice, cheaper, better, right? Goalkeeper, everything. All of those positions around the pitch, they don't know what they're doing. They've just spent like 800 million or whatever, and they are fucking dog shit. This ain't that situation.
Well,
like
on the pitch.
Everton, right? Everton have nearly been relegated for the last 8 seasons. Man City, on the other hand, right? Man City
won for the last 8.
But before that, they were getting relegated for the last 8. Yeah, factually.
So, because I come in late and you've gone back forward. What do you think then? Are you saying there should be City, Chelsea should get harder sanctions? Is that what you're saying? Are you happy with what happened to Everton? Or are you saying it's not fair? What
right? Okay, I'm happy with it in the way that, if I'm honest with you, just being honest, Everton, other than Arsenal, are the only team that have not been relegated from the top flight.
I knew he was going to say that.
So I'm happy with that. So it makes Arsenal different from every other single team in the Premier League, right? You knew I was going to say that. And that's a big thing, right? Like Arsenal,
That's not the
only
Invincibles. We got that. Yeah.
I was just about to say that. About to say that. Like Arsenal are the only team in the that have been invincible, right? So I'm happy with that. Man City, when you go to that situation, right? Man City ain't the club. Like they have bought your Liverpool's, Manchester United's, Arsenal's, etc. have always, mate. I have seen Man City get relegated, like in my lifetime, mate. They weren't that team. Honestly,
come on, we know. But what are you thinking for now? Then FFP, what you like? They've got 100 and something accounts out there, or whatever have you. I don't know how much Chelsea got. Obviously, something's going on in the Prem. Something's going on. The last time we saw something like this was Middlesbrough and Portsmouth. So that was
no.
Who else had points deducted and stuff? Who else?
Listen. Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest, right? I'm not being. Let's be honest. Man City, right? Man City are a team. When I was, throughout time, they've been relegated, and they're not that club that. It's only since the money's been injected.
We know that.
Any business needs money. Any business needs money to run. I understand that. The point I'm getting at is Man City, before that huge cash injection, right? Even not like Newcastle.
Yeah, we know. What you're saying, Marty, what you're saying, we know that since the money's come in, to City. Everybody knows. It's not rocket science, but we know that. What I'm saying is, since they've had it come in, they've smashed it. The FFP is now out there saying they've got claims against them saying X, Y, Z. What do you think should happen to them? What do you think? Should they be relegated? 100 million points deduction, lose all their Premier Leagues?
Like I was saying to Tees earlier, right? Let's say, for example, City, like last season, they get their title taken away from them, right? Through this.
Just last season. Season?
Okay. So that would mean we win the Premier League.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. So okay. So when do we celebrate that?
Well, we don't. Unfortunately, it's just one of them COVID ones. We just take it and just. It's just on there. It just sits on the in the book and on that metal thing they've got in some museum somewhere. It just says you won it.
So it says it. So Arsenal won it.
Yeah,
we'll say that. It will change. Yeah, that's what we'll
change. Yeah, but
I'll tell you
when do we celebrate? When do we celebrate? When do we have our open top bus parade?
Well,
when does that happen?
I don't know. I don't know the answers to that. I don't know. All I do know is there's no smoke without fire. But personally, I'll give my opinion. I don't think nothing's going to happen. I don't think nothing's going to happen to them. I think they're cool.
Dubs, right?
Good to go.
Also, I say that honestly. I say, where's our open top bus parade and all that? When do we celebrate that? Right? The answer is let's say City get relegated because or whatever, and their title last season is. Void because of all of this stuff, and they award it to Arsenal. And so as it stands, say that happens tomorrow. Arsenal won the Premier League last year because of that. One, when did we celebrate that? Yeah, and
I can tell you, in the summer.
Go on.
In the summer.
Yeah, but in the summer, someone else would have won it.
Oh, It's one of them ones, isn't it?
Okay.
Hopefully we can have the double.
And also, no. And also, this goes back to my point of what I'm talking about. We lost the Premier League. Honestly, as an Arsenal fan, watching Arsenal, we lost it because Ramsdale, we didn't have Raya, and Arteta did not play Jorginho to his full extent.
Yeah. Listen, there's loads of.
No, that's
there's
the
loads
truth.
Of.
That's the truth. So
but
that's the truth.
We can look at that. and obviously when Jorginho came in and Trossard, when they both came in, you know, there was a lot of scrutiny behind those two coming in because it was like, are they going to help us perpetuate and win the league? Like, is that going to happen now they've come in? And we were still clutching all the way to the end until, like you said, Arteta made those decisions. But we're not blaming Arteta today.
No. We bought Jorginho, right?
Yeah.
Did he play Jorginho at the end of last season?
Not well.
Thank you. No, he didn't. Thank you.
Not holistically. No,
he didn't.
Listen, there's so much decision.
No, he didn't. But is he playing him now?
Decisions.
Okay, is he playing him now?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, he is. Are we winning games?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're looking. We're looking good.
Thank you.
We ain't lost. Oh, we have lost.
Okay. Also. Have we changed the goalkeeper?
Yeah, we have. We've already spoken about this. You've already made it clear on the other episode.
So that's the point. That's all I'm getting.
Dubs is trying to get you to like he wants you to
know.
Like,
I thought we were because the FFP stuff is quite mainstream. I know we got the big one on Saturday. Is it Saturday? Obviously, Ramsdale's back in goal. I think we discussed that in short last vid, and I'm sure you guys have touched on it. It's going to be interesting. It's a nice opportunity for him to.
Let's see what happens.
Claim. It's got a nice opportunity. It's just an opportunity that he's lucky because some people don't even get that opportunity. So he's got the opportunity to just be good at his craft. And be
again, Tease, where you said, I think we've covered it. But listen, literally 2 minutes ago, you said, I think we've covered it, all this stuff. And then straight away, you both went straight back in to the point that I'm talking about. Is Ramsdale going to play?
But he's
against Brentford.
He has to play. Yeah, he has to play.
For him not to play, but hold on. For him not to play, that's a mazza. That's our people are gonna look at Arteta and say, hold on.
I don't think we'll be. Well, I don't think a lot.
Of course, he's gonna play. He has to play. But the thing is, what we know since we've got him on loan, Arteta's known this start of season that he's gonna play.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
He's known.
3 minutes ago, you guys just said, I think we covered this, right? And then you just went straight back in to he's got to play the Ramsdale Reyes situation.
No, but he's going to play. He's going to play, though, isn't he? He's going to play.
Raya ain't playing because he's Brentford's player.
Yeah, no, we know. That's what I'm saying. We know that. We know he's not playing. But Arteta's known this since August. When he signed Raya, he knew. So it's not.
That's why he got him on loan, and that's why he didn't buy it.
Well,
he got him on loan
the money in it
with an option to buy, right? Because of financial fair play. Yeah. Right.
You can look
and now this is a situation. I was literally just talking about this, and he was like, "Yeah, we know about this." And then he was like, "Okay, well, Ramsdale's got to play on Saturday." And I was like, "Well, I was just talking about it. This is why we lost the league last season because of Ramsdale and Jorginho."
So what do you? Right? Yeah. So what do you think then? Like,
well, let's see what happens on Saturday. Let's see what happens on Saturday.
Because we don't know the result. I do think we'll win. And we'd have to just see, I guess, on his everything he does.
Do you remember earlier? You just said last season we won 3-0.
Yeah.
So if that result is not bettered, right, it's a failure because last season we won 3-0. Right, I'm not talking about these results. I'm talking about the results at the back end of the season.
A result is a result, though, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's not them results. It's the results at the back end of the season when it's squeaky bum time. When you're bang on odds favourites to win, and you are clearly in front, and it's yours to lose. That's what I'm talking about. People forget that it was ours to lose. We were in front, clear, that we were the horse that was. We'd hurdled everything. We had teams like Brighton, Southampton, etc. to beat.
Yeah.
And we bottled it, mate. We fucked
know that
right?
though. But we know that though. We know, and
okay.
I've said it to Tees.
Do we? Because if we did, why is everyone still questioning this situation of Ramsdale, Raya? The only reason, honestly, why Ramsdale's playing is because he's got to fucking play, right? He's got to play.
Give him a 4-year contract.
It's one game. I
Yeah.
guarantee. I'll put some money. He'll ship one goal, right? I'll guarantee he will ship one goal, right? If I'm wrong,
yeah, but,
I don't think I am.
Yeah, but
right?
you know what? You know the thing that isn't. You can look at it 6-1, but are we going to lose the league on Saturday? No. You know, is he going to have a bad game? Potentially. You know, are we going to play? You know, Jesus is back. You know, Rice looks good. Saka looked all right the other night. We're hitting some kind of form.
Right.
I've been saying it. I've said it all season. It's nice to have a back to front.
You just
normally we start well and we fade. So let's start not so well. You
just said if we go on Saturday and we lose at Brentford, we ain't lost the league, right?
I said, is it?
Of course it is.
Yes, you could say. Of course, every point matters. Matters.
No, listen, championship teams don't go to Brentford and fucking get beaten.
No.
Thank you.
City ain't gone there. Not City. I don't know.
Thank you.
I can't remember.
Hey,
but they probably
listen, they don't. It don't happen, mate.
We should.
It don't happen.
Forget the goalies. Goalies aside, we can have Manninger and go. You mentioned him earlier. Alex Manninger. We should go there and win, regardless who's in goal. That's how you see Arsenal Football Club. We should be going there and playing them off the park. All the goalies should have to be pick it up and a couple of kicks here and there. But we should go there and bully them and win the game. Yes, you're right.
He hates Ramsdale.
He doesn't hate Ramsdale. I think he's got to a point where he understands why Arteta's changed him. And I think I can see it. But I was speaking to a couple of people today, one of my neighbours, and he said, listen, there's not much between them. That's the first thing he said. He said there's not much between them.
Not much.
It's a close call. We'll see Saturday kind of
not
thing.
Much.
And I was like, yeah.
Not much apart from a home win to Man City, an away win to Everton. And yeah, I mean, so far, that's not much, obviously.
Not bad. Yeah. And that's the thing.
Home win to PSV.
All right, so let me give you a dilemma.
Top of Champions League. Not much in it. No, there's not much in it, mate. No. There's not much in it. Not much in it, mate. No, there's not much in it, mate.
I'll give you a dilemma.
Go on.
Let's say he gets a clean sheet and we win 3-0.
Right.
Yeah, and he's made a couple Air Ramsdale saves. You know what Air Ramsdale did? You know that those long arm ones.
Yeah.
What then? Doesn't mean anything, does it?
Because that's what he did last season.
Exactly. So this is it. So I don't think there's no bearing on it whether he's in or out. It's just he has to play. We've got no choice. We've got no choice but to play him.
That's the. Listen, I understand. Okay, we've got to get the 3 points, right? And however we do it, of course, I get that, right? And 100%. And he will get his chances, like he has, right? He had his chance in the Carabao Cup.
Listen, if that goal had gone in, it would have been a different game.
Of course it would.
Leicester.
Of course it would.
Yeah, but you know what, guys, though? That's all that's the war story. That's gone. It's gone. He didn't win the league.
No. Of course it would.
The point I'm trying to make is Ramsdale actually helped get us in that position.
Well, he was. When's the last time we were in the Champions League?
And Ramsdale, who was in goal throughout last season, to get us there in the Champions League.
Yeah, so that's it. So you would think he would get a goal in the Champions League. But the manager said, no, you're not. It's harsh, but that's football. That's football.
Okay, right.
That's football.
John Lukic, right? John Lukic.
Yeah.
Won
Tall
us the
guy,
Champions League. Won us the
Yeah.
Champions League, right?
Really?
At Anfield, right? And we had to win by 2 clear goals, right? At the end of the season.
He's left.
John Lukic did that, right? John Lukic. We brought in David Seaman. We lost 1 game and we conceded 17 goals. Clear difference.
Yeah,
right?
Listen,
John Lukic, right?
Just to make
Great
it clear,
goalkeeper,
mate.
great goalkeeper, whatever.
Just to make it clear, right? I get it why he's got Raya in there. I'm not saying put Ramsdale back in. I'm not saying that, bro. Because even Tees can say, like, when I was talking about I used to talk about Odegaard and Nketiah. I've always spoke about Nketiah. The only reason why he's from South East, that's the only reason why I'm trying to give him as much passes as possible. But Ramsdale was definitely on that list. Like, can he be that guy? Can he be the goalie? And it happened quicker than I thought, really. I didn't think it would go so quickly, bearing in mind he was the goalie that got us or helped us get back to where we want to be. I would have thought Teta would have given him another go. Come on. But he didn't. He said, nah, I'm going to do it now. He pulled the plug now. So I'm not shocked. I'm not overly shocked. You know, and he hasn't, judging on the noise in and around him, he's not helping himself. Most people, get your head down, get on with it and come out fighting. But it sounds, there's a lot of noise around him, you know, and obviously we've all seen we've all heard the interview with his dad and just people talking about him. And really, it's only going to come down to him being between those 2 sticks. That's what it's going to come down to. And if he can deliver, he'll get a nice little 30 million. We'll probably get the same money for him if he left today, which is Arsenal Football Club ain't going to complain.
At least we should be getting a lot more. As I say, listen, the whole thing that I talk about with Aaron Ramsdale, honestly, I want him to be England number 1. I want him to be, you know, like the David Seaman. I want him. I really do. I like him, you know, probably more than I like, say, Raya. Like, that's the truth, right? I do genuinely. Like, I really want, you know, it's not a situation.
Are you sure, man?
Mate,
are you sure?
Listen, 100%. Honestly, I really do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's 6'3".
So let's just call a spade a spade. Then he's not good enough. Then that's it.
No, it's not.
No, that's it. That's it, man.
He's not. And that's
what it is.
You know, I don't. You know, ultimately, who the fuck am I to say? Oh, he's not good enough. Like, you know, he's a better goalkeeper than I am. Like, who the fuck am I to say? But
you're a fan. You know, if Nketiah's on the pitch and Jesus is on the pitch, you can quite clearly have a distinction and say who's better. You do know. You do know. You go to every game.
Personally, personally, with that situation, if I'm honest with you, I think Nketiah, I think he's the next Ian Wright. Personally, I do.
No, he's not.
I do. I personally think that.
I hope so, but I don't think so. He's not
everyone.
Ian Wright's personality is Jesus' personality.
No way.
Ian Wright's English.
No way.
No way. They're both nutters. They both have a dot. They're a bit quirky. They're a bit.
No way.
Know, they're not.
No way.
And Nketiah's too straight laced. No, it's too straight laced. He don't take enough risk.
What?
No, it's too straight. He's too straight, man. He needs to get caught, like drinking somewhere, or you know what I mean, do something, spice up something. He's too straight.
What?
He's too straight.
Eddie Nketiah is a better goal scorer striker than Jesus.
Let me ask you a question. Is because you know, well, I'm old school anyway.
Go on.
Right. I'm old school. Is Eddie Nketiah going to win us the league?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's it. If that's what you're
Yeah.
saying, that's cool. I listen. I'll be at the parade, mate.
Whoa.
And do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why?
Yes.
Do you know why? Right? Do you know why?
Go on.
See them games against Sheffield United, right?
Yeah.
That is about sticking 5 past them. And that is about your main man sticking a hat trick in. Right?
Yeah.
That is the crack, right?
There's a question.
Nketiah ain't had the opportunities. You give him the opportunities, he sticks it in. He does
There's
it.
a question. Does he go to the Euros next season?
Mate.
Well, you've got to say yes, because if he wins us the league, Southgate's got to take him, right?
Do I think that Harry Kane is going to win us anything? Right?
He's going to win by something.
He's asked the question.
I honestly, seriously, completely rate Nketiah. Personally, I really do.
Good. I like Nketiah. I'm a bit nervous, let's say, because there's personalities on the pitch that I don't see in him. There's a personality I don't see. I don't see that
I do.
sort of craftiness, and a bit insane, I guess. A little bit different.
Mate,
I don't see it. He's too straight.
Mate, against Sheffield United, see them goals.
Yeah, I know. Ramsdale playing for Sheffield United.
I think what I was just saying, man, personality, man, on the pitch.
Yeah, I don't see it enough. There's
a bit of presence.
Saka's got it. Saka's got it. Because everyone says it. Saka's a joker. Everyone says it. In the changing room, he's funny, he's a joker, he's this, and he's strong. That's what everyone says. Because you know Saka, that's what you're going to get. You know, and Nketiah, you're waiting for something to blossom and kind of, maybe it's still coming because he's still got time. He's not as old as he could be. Like, he's still, strong. 23.
Strong. When was the last time?
What did you get with Odegaard, Dubs? What did you get with him?
Odegaard, he's very similar. He's very similar. He's definitely talented, and he's been talented most of his young years going into where he is today. And listen, he's a baller. You can see he's got all the attributes to be as good as the Xavis or whoever. It's there, but is he going to do it? Is he going to propel us and be that guy that we're going to say it was him? He did it. I don't know. But we'll see. I think, is he back Saturday or is he back now? I think he's been injured. Tease, you heard me say this before. I'm not sure if he's going to be the guy. Is he the guy? I think Rice has slotted in and said, I'm the guy. No one's going to get past me.
Listen. Rice is the next Arsenal captain.
Right. Yeah.
All day long.
Right. You need to, with Rice, the thing with Rice, you got to build on him now. He's got to be. So is it complete? It's not. If it's not complete, there's not issues, I would say, but there's dilemmas that Arteta and the board have got to make it right. Because
what dilemmas?
Is it right? Well, are we going to win the league? We can win the league, right? With the squad we got.
We should have won it last season, but we didn't. We didn't.
But we should.
Yeah. Because of 2 reasons. The goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we bought Jorginho and didn't play him. We were 2-0 up at Anfield, right? 2-0 up at Anfield. Why would you not bring Jorginho on? Why would you not?
I can't go into
kill the game. Kill the game. Man. Right?
Remember, Arteta is not, as a manager, it's his first.
West Ham, right? West Ham. 2-0 up, training game.
2-0 up, yeah.
Bring Jorginho on. Bring him on.
So hopefully the managers learn, and the football club have learned from those mistakes. But I think I'm hoping we've had
and then also at the same time, honestly, see Brentford, Bournemouth at home. We conceded last season 9 goals within the first 2 minutes.
Right. So it's very clear then we've patched that up.
Have we?
Now, well,
yeah, we have.
I would like to think so because we're not leaking those.
And why?
We're still conceding, but we're not conceding the
9 goals.
Weird.
9 goals.
Yeah.
We're still not conceding 9 goals in the first 2 minutes at home.
No, we're not. Well,
right?
That's far.
And people wonder why we didn't win the fucking league last season. All I'm talking about is facts. It's not a personal assassination on anyone's character. I'm just talking facts. We conceded 9 goals at home within the first 2 minutes, which cost us the fucking Premier League. Right? Yeah. Now we've got them, see them fucking mugs from Manchester.
So how much have you slapped on it?
Treble. Huh?
How much have you put on it then? Because I'm guessing you'd
put on what?
Right. On us winning the league. Because I might need to join you, mate. Because
I think personally,
you know what I mean? Because
I think personally, we're going to win the Champions League.
All right. You heard it here first, Pete.
That's
I like the sound of it. No, I like the sound of it.
No.
I think we've got
to put money on it as well. Actually,
that's why we bought David Raya. That's why we bought David Raya. When my daughter said to me, she said, "Who do you think the best goalkeeper in the world is?" And all my aside, listen, Tottenham's goalkeeper, he is a fucking find. He is good, right?
He's all right.
No, he is good.
Yeah, but this is the difference, Mike. Let me just jump in because you're saying he's good, but there's two. For me, there's 2 levels. There's Man City, Arsenal, keep ball, knock it around football, and there's halfway line football. You need 2 different goalies. If you put them in goal behind the sticks, we got to concentrate for 93 minutes and then make that save. We'll see. Then we'll see if he's a good goalie. At the moment, he's just it's like basketball.
And do you know what? Do you know what? Honestly, well, I was like, it's got to be David Raya. Don't forget, right? Honestly, we have just beaten the treble winners at home 1-0.
Yeah, it's a big win. We have beaten them for a little while.
It's
a big win. It's a big win. Though.
No,
big
it's
win.
massive. It was a big win.
Big win.
It's a big win. It was huge. It was, the confidence.
Treble winners. We've just beaten the fucking treble winners conclusively 1-0 at home.
No, listen, if we can do it away as well,
best team,
you know what I mean?
best team.
We can do that away, like Dub says. Then that's it, mate. We're laughing.
Consistently, if we can follow that through, because that's what it's about.
Yeah. Last season.
Let's wrap it up, guys.
Okay,
man.
last season, I remember that game. Yeah, I walked away from that fucking game, and we got mugged off 3-1. Right?
Yeah.
Remember that game? We done a show, right? And I was like, fucking Tomiyasu and all that, and everyone was like, everyone was caning me, saying, "Oh, why are you going on Tomiyasu?" Like, and similar sort of thing, right? This season, we've changed things and beaten them 1-0
with Tomiyasu in the side.
No, it weren't like that though. Ben White, mate.
Tomiyasu was in the side,
Right. No, he wasn't. No.
He was.
No.
I don't know. I didn't.
No.
Right.
Okay.
Let me check.
Listen.
No.
Listen. This is what happened. Right?
He was
this is what happened. Tomiyasu came on, right, in about the 75th minute, right? Tomiyasu came on 75th with Kai Havertz, right? With Kai Havertz, and it was, who else? Martinelli, right? Martinelli, Havertz, and Tomiyasu came on around 70-ish minutes, right? They all combined for the goal. What happened was Tomiyasu headed it down to Havertz. Havertz laid it off to Martinelli, and Martinelli stuck it in the fucking corner. That's what happened, right? And everyone slags Havertz off for, oh, he's shit and all that. That's what happened. That's what happened.
There you go. Tomiyasu came on in the 75th minute.
Yeah.
Still part of the team that won 1-0.
I can see it.
Came on.
Yeah, he came on. What's up? Ben started.
Ben started to keep it level, right? Then you bring the players on. And that happened. I'm right, and I.
No. Listen, it's of course you're right, because that's what happened. It's
what happened.
We know what happened.
Yeah.
And this season it was a huge. So you're right. But huge confident boost for the boys. But that's almost like when they say that's where the work begins, kind of thing. Because now we got to follow it through, right? Because we didn't do it last season.
You've got to go and win it.
Follow it through. So we got
go and win it.
Interesting times ahead. Interesting times, man.
Go and win it.
Yeah, mate. All right, guys. Yeah, man. No. Go on.
Before you go, though, guys, just before we go, have you not spoke about what happened over here yesterday with the Brazil-Argentina match? Have you discussed it?
What happened?
Did you not see? Yeah, they had a game. I think it's a qualifier for the World Cup or whatever, or some friendly, and did the national anthem. And to my understanding, the Brazilian fans were booing Argentina. No, the Argentina fans booed Brazil national anthem. It's in the famous stadium, the Cockham thingamajig. And they booed the Brazil national anthem. And then, for some reason, in the stadium, they never had a full cordon of police and split the two supporters for whatever reason. I don't know why. And obviously, once you do that, obviously the fans started getting irate and they started going off at each other. They started, I don't know if you've seen it, but they were going off and the police had to storm in, the army, everyone. And the players, the Argentinian players, are trying to stop the police from hitting all the, I don't know if it was in a family enclosure, it might have been close. It went off.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Argentina had to drag the players off the pitch.
Messi and Martinez. Yeah.
Martinez is like grabbing buttons and stuff and let go. Mate. No, what's going on?
Listen, you wouldn't get that.
What's going on with football? It's gone mad.
Honestly, you wouldn't get that with David Raya in goal. Trust me. Right? You wouldn't, mate. You wouldn't get that with David Raya.
Has he got a song yet? But no, it's meant.
No, he ain't.
It's mad. But that, can you imagine England, Germany, and that happens? It's mad. What's going on in football? One of the biggest games in South America, one of the hottest football teams.
Okay, can you imagine?
What are you doing? How can that happen?
Okay, can you imagine England drawing with North Macedonia?
Almost. We won, didn't we?
No, true.
Yeah, but we're through though. There's nothing that matter.
Don't matter.
Macedonians are nuts, bruv. If you look at the results they've had at that ground, they've been decent.
What?
They ain't really lost there.
What, drawing with them?
That's all right. We nearly lost.
Okay.
Kane with his first touch.
Did you see France smashing Gibraltar 14-0?
Yeah, but you and I know, this is normal, man, settings for England, bro. It's normal settings. Where do you want to go with that? It's just normal. Unfortunately, that's just... We get to every tournament, and the boys have now got to win it. That's it.
And will they?
He's largely stuck with the same squad. He hasn't really thrown anyone in. I think he got Palmer in.
You say largely stuck with the same squad. Like it's mate. You've got Bellingham, Rice, Kane, Saka, Grealish, fucking Stones, mate.
Yeah.
That's a serious team.
Yeah, listen, we've had serious teams over the years, bro. Let's be honest.
That's
not the first team.
Like, okay.
No, we've had serious teams.
Bellingham, honestly, Bellingham is probably the best midfielder that I've seen in. He's gone to Real Madrid, right? And dragged Real Madrid from like he is a game winner. Like let's not get this twisted, right? Bellingham has gone to Real Madrid and won them games off his own back differently.
I've been saying it for 2 or 3 years that he's the man. I said it years ago, bro. I've got screenshots to prove it. I've been saying it for years. He's England's captain. Years, when he was 17, 18, bro.
When people talk about that's the Lampards, Gerrards, and all that, and mate, Bellingham, mate,
he's the guy. I know he's the guy.
He's just gone to Real Madrid.
He's in
absolutely taken over, right?
Yeah.
When you're talking about
they were going through transition. Now they're like, actually,
transition.
We need to start building. We didn't know they were going through transition,
mate.
But now they're like, actually, we need to start building.
Bellingham's like, mate, transition. What the fuck are you going on about? I'm
coming up,
mate.
I'm coming to win,
mate. I'll start winning you games, mate. I'll start winning you games. Here you go. Watch this. I'll bang 2 in this game just for the fun of it.
So we'll see.
This game, the
Euros.
The
Euros will be interesting. It will be. The Euros
needs to happen. I think personally, if I'm honest with you, we don't win it. I think this is the best team that we've had to win it. Time. I think it's better than that team of can't be playing Maguire, right? That's a
you know what? It's funny you said that because I was just going to say I don't think we're quite as tight as we would like to be in the back. That's what I was going to say. And then using Maguire, so
right, Stones, Shaw, and Kyle Walker, right? Stones, Shaw, Kyle Walker, mate, and then you've got Bellingham, Rice, fucking Saka.
Yeah, but I'll ask you again before we wrap up. I'll ask you again. Is Nketiah going to make the squad? He can only bring, because the last Euros, you could bring a 26-man squad because of COVID. And this Euros, you can only bring 23. So he's definitely got to bring, what's his name? Who's that guy? What's his name? Man United. Rashford. He's going to bring Rashford.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to bring Kane. That's 2 strikers. Yeah. Or Rashford's on the left. He's got 1 more. He's going to bring Saka. He's got 1 more to bring, but he's got Ollie Watkins. He's got
Ollie Watkins.
Who's he got? Ollie Watkins. He's got Wilson at Newcastle. Callum Wilson. Who else has he got? He's got someone else. There's a few more. I can't remember their names, but there's a few more.
There ain't a few more.
So you reckon Nketiah is a dead cert? He's got to bring him. That's what you're saying.
Outside of
Kane, if Aston Villa have a great season, top 5, Ollie Watkins scores because he's scoring. They're doing bits, and then Nketiah is still dilly-dallying around 9, between 8 and 10 goals. Not sure, starting on the bench. Why would you bring him?
Who would you prefer up front for Arsenal? Ollie Watkins or Nketiah?
It depends what I'm doing. It depends what I'm playing. But
who would you prefer up front?
Who have I got on the wings?
Mate, who would you prefer up front?
It depends how I'm playing. It's the tactical question because they're not the same. They're not the same. One plays in behind. One wants to kind of come short and link.
Okay.
And play around the corner. So it's I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But if
who would you prefer in defence? John Terry or fucking Pascal Seagon?
John Terry, Pascal Seagon.
Yeah.
Tough one, man. Pascal Seagon was alright. No, come on, you're being funny now. Come on, come on.
It's true.
That's an easy one.
You're telling me that Ollie Watkins is anywhere near the levels of Eddie Nketiah.
It's not about what I'm saying. I told you I rate Eddie Nketiah.
We're gonna find out today. Hopefully, it will start in Nketiah up front, man. Listen, guys, man.
Jesus is back.
It's been good, man. No, it's good watching you two guys like going in. Man.
Listen. Honestly, Nketiah is better after Kane. Listen, Kane's your guy, right? Kane's your guy. Like Saka, Grealish, etc. Right? Outside of that, Ollie Watkins, Callum Wilson. What the fuck?
And there's a few others.
What?
There's a few others.
Eddie Nketiah, mate. Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah sticks goals in. Like, did you not see that performance against Sheffield United? That hat trick.
We'll see.
That conclusive hat trick. And you're down him. That conclusive hat trick.
We'll see. I saw it, man. The last goal was the one.
The first goal, that was Dennis fucking Bergkamp shit.
No, he nearly missed. He nearly missed, bruv.
No, he didn't
miss. He nearly missed. I saw it today. I actually watched that goal today. I was like, he could have missed that. He's lucky.
It went in the back.
He's lucky he was standing close. If he was standing any further back, he would have went all the way.
Oh, standing further back. Okay, just quickly, standing further back. Standing further back. Okay, what, like the last goal, 35 yards out?
Yeah, exactly.
Standing further. I'll just stick that in the top corner, mate.
Let's see if he plays on Saturday. Let's see if he plays Saturday. Let's see if he puts in a better performance than Ramsdale. Let's see.
Mate, I think my daughter could put a better fucking performance in than Ramsdale.
All right, guys. Yeah, thank you, Marty. I appreciate you and Dubs for making your contribution, man. Do stay tuned. Don't forget, we got Brentford. We're playing them on Saturday, 5:30 kickoff. I'm going to be there doing the bits, of course. So just stay tuned. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep showing your support. Once again, Marty and Dubs, thank you very much for joining us. Any last things you want to quickly say before we go?
No, it should be a good game. Premier League's back. Yeah. International break's over.
Yeah,
Premier League's back. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Can't wait. I'm just going to message Arteta on Instagram and see if he wants my daughter to play in goal. She's available on Saturday at 5:30. She's all right. She's decent. She's good. I mean,
brilliant.
We'll put her in the sticks. Like, see what happens.
Come on, peeps. What are you waiting for? Like, share, subscribe to the Free